What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, and a game that I have always wanted to try is Disco Elysium, brought to us by Zaum or Zom or Zayum. I honestly don't know how to pronounce it. I've seen it spelled like multiple different ways. Like you see it here, it's like, oh, Z-A and then a / and then but then I've seen it in other places where it's all like one word and only the Z is uppercase, and I'm not going to spend too much time stewing on that. Let's just call him Zom and move on. This is an RPG. That is all I know about it. I have deliberately kept myself in the dark on this game in particular quite a bit because of all the things that I've heard about it. Now, I don't even know if this game is going to be up my alley. I don't even know if I'm going to like it at all. All I know is that this is one of those games, one of those rare games that you hear about that just kind of comes out of nowhere, totally takes an entire niche fan base by storm, and then just stays like the best thing ever to them for years and years and years, and then nobody else talks about it. That's all I know about it. It's got a really strong cult following. I mean, it's sold pretty darn well. It's not like this is a completely unknown game, but it's a game that people who love this game will tell you it's the greatest game of all time, and then everybody else will go, I've never heard of Disco Elysium. So we're going to just jump right on in and see what we got, because I don't really want to know any more than that. I'm just going to look at our options menu really quickly. Ooh, they have a dyslexic font. I like that. That is smart. We got detective mode. Let's see. Detective mode, active interactable objects and characters in the game are automatically highlighted with a light border when the character approaches them. That might be nice for me. Hardcore mode, probably not going to do that. Streamer mode, replaces certain copyright pieces of music with alternative tracks saved for streaming. I mean, that probably would be a smart thing to do, but you know what? I don't care about YouTube's copyright laws, and if this video gets claimed, it gets claimed. But you know what? If multiple songs get claimed, you know what happens? They just run ads and nobody gets the revenue. And what else can you do? So we're just going to jump right on into a new game. Oh, archetypes. Okay, we got thinker, sensitive, and physical, and then a create your own. Well, I'm going to go with one of these because I feel like I do not have the chops to jump into character creator here. So thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas, very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind, and extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Well, both of these are 1 intelligence, which I don't know if I like that too much. This one is, well, I like the idea of the thinker, where he's just so smart to the point where he becomes kind of an asshole. So let's go with the thinker. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Let's begin.
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never. Ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
All right, well, I guess I'll simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great.
Yes, it is.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I sure like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Wait, I did this to myself?
Yes. Your one disco mother.
I don't care. I'm an idiot. A brave idiot.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice can name a motor carriage.
Am I awake? Come on, get up, buddy. Let's pick the booze up off the floor. Come on. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Wait, hold on. What buttons am I pressing here? Can I do anything with that? Can I interact with things? Which is the interact button here? Hold on a moment. Let me take a look at our controls here really, really quickly. Oh, it's literally R1. I should have been paying attention to that. But can I actually like lock onto things? I mean, it highlights everything in the room, and that's great and all, but I don't want... Is this like a double targeting system? Hold on. Hold on. Highlight, movement, right hand item, left hand item. So am I supposed to... Oh, I'm literally supposed to aim and point at things with the right stick. That's weird. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Well, probably drank the whole darn thing. Let's take a look at this one. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Can we highlight this one? If it's going to let me. Oh, man, I don't like the right stick. This is clearly much more well-designed for keyboard and mouse. Trying to do this on a controller. Not my favorite thing. The reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Okay, well, let's try to go to this now. It is basically point and click. I will take my shoes. I've got a green shoe for my left foot. I need more things here, though. What was the button for highlighting everything? Yeah, let's put some pants on. There we go. That's a little bit better. It looks like I've got something up on the the ceiling fan if I can grab that. But let's grab our shirt first. All right, I'll take those. There we go. That's something. What is this down here?
Jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
I guess I'll fish them out.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to still look at... There's something down here. We can take a look at this window really quickly. Do I have to go to the outside to look at it?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Let's assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Let's assess the size of it.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Yeah, but do you think maybe it wasn't me?
You mean Someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it. This person also forced the drinks on you.
I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay, well, that's something we're going to have to do. I'm going to grab this off of the fan.
Has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Let's pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
And let's grab it.
You reach out to grab
Oh, what?
But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Well, let me try pulling on the light bulb at least.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
All right, off it goes.
Are off.
Let's get out of here. Well, it doesn't look like I can do anything about that tie at the moment. Let's head on over here. See, bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. What's this? Take that as well. We got a white and satin shirt, and that's going to go underneath. What is this? Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. You should have sent a poet. What do we got here?
Hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Well, I'm going to try wiping the mirror. Hopefully this is okay.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sure everything's fine.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Okay, well, I'm going to wipe the mirror.
Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh, wait. Is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I don't know why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I think it's supposed to... I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too. It's a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it, though.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Should I dig deep into my mind to locate the source of the expression? I may retry it. Let's give it a go.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Well, I failed. All right. Well, fine. It was worth a shot. We'll let the mirror be for now. All right. So, want to make sure everything else, mirror's done, fan, we're not able to do anything with that. I need to go get that shoe. But can I go through there, or do I need to go, like, out? I actually don't know. Can I go out through that window? Hold
The
on.
window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Can we look out?
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Can we keep looking out?
The morning light hurts your eyes.
No, okay, never mind. Well, then I'm going to have to go this way because I need to get this shoe. So can we open this door? There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, look, I can actually move around now, and I'm not, like, stumbling anymore. Something on the table. Revocall, zone of control, 0 degrees centigrade, black ice warning. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's the frickin' radio saying that. What do we have here? Can I do anything with this? Oh, good, I'm out on the balcony. All right, let's go get that shoe. Is that it? That is it. Okay, we're good. If it'll let me pick it up, thank you. Green snakeskin shoes, and then hold on.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like 2 baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
The face in the bottom left is just killing me. Gust of briny wind washes over you. And you can just take stock of my surroundings. Well, at least I have shoes on now. Let's go back inside. Let's have a look around here so we can actually, like, go
Hello,
somewhere.
Officer.
Hello, ma'am. Can I talk to you? Doesn't look like it. Well, I don't want to go inside any of these rooms. Oh, no, I can. It's just, it's so finicky.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems to correctly the question. Wait a minute, I know. I'm a businessman, chief executive officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement, a claim to official renown.
Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called The Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that, potentially?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a Kupris Kanima is. How I know what one sounds like.
She nods.
But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
And why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Well, I am. I'm gonna get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Well, at least she told me what I'm
Something
doing
stirs
here.
in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes?
What is it that they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
And where exactly is here?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Should that mean something to me?
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
Can you tell me what year it is?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
And what's that? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
Oh gosh, I feel so weird asking these questions. How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Mostly just because I want to actually get out of this place and actually have a look around the town, but I'm also, like, there's still things to be seen here. Weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde. Okay, well, let's head down, if I can. See what we got on the ground level here. Can I... Oh, we're getting a little pan over. Huh. Let's see what we have here. Got a bartender. What is this thing exactly? If I can actually... I still don't get how this whole right stick situation works. Speaker is connected to the radio. Music is seasoned with static. Oh, okay. This is why it was confusing. So I was assuming that the right stick controls things. Okay, I got it now. I was assuming the right stick controls things based on where you're pointing, but no, actually, it's just right and left is the only thing you need to hit. Wherever you're looking, that is where the cursor is going to go first, and then you can go right from there or left from there if you so desire. So then that's what was messing me up so bad. I was just like, because I was thinking I was supposed to be like pointing it, but no, that's not how it works at all. All right, I'm going to take that. Got some Nosafed. We got, this is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Menu's been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. All right, what prompts do we have here? Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. I'll go out that door in a minute. Sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, and some red pennants. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Oh, my colleague?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
I'm going to not shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name.
Just call me officer.
Very well, officer. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
There must have been some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look. No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Ah, you mean the rat squad.
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
Okay. You said insignia, these white rectangles, you mean?
Yes. They are not
But they're just white rectangles.
They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
All right, let's go.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay, should we get out of here then? I'm assuming through this door. Oh, no, that's the kitchen. Okay, never mind. Then it would be through this way, correct? Yes. No? No? That not correct? Where the heck do we go then? I mean, was it really? Oh, it was directly behind. It didn't look like a door. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm crazy. All right. Well, out we go. So we need to find this dead body, wherever it is. Oh, my goodness. Moving around is interesting. We got people. We got oh, that is a car right there. What in the world? That is crazy looking. Okay, well, we need to go find this body that's hanging from a tree, right? That is our #1 priority. Well, I want to look around and see what we have here. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames, probably comics. The book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. The book is titled Man from Heimdall and the Wildfire. I see. Crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting how to cycle through this. Book about pate. Let's see. Book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Book about Boyadero culture. It promotes freedom. Oh man, the writing. Okay, obviously I can see why this game is so beloved. Like immediately, the writing in this game is just freaking incredible. It is absolutely on another level. There's no question about that. But it's like, it's definitely one of a kind. Also, there's the body. Like spoiled meat and curdled dairy, a human being decomposes. Hey, kid!
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like a gremlin.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey, kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Oh, I see. Well, stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
Rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kid, you want... That's too obvious. Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can we not be using words like that? My goodness. Okay, look, I have questions for you.
All right. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't
tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
So you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Something like Cyberpunk or whatever. That's a fictional city named Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
All right, on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Okay, stop with that word. About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something
Yeah,
else.
whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
That's okay. Okay, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly, the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation. Let's see. What's a better one for the kid? Kuno. Is that some kind of gang name?
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Maggie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's going to put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
I'm just going to leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Okay, well, this kid's a little piece of shit. I mean, we could get physical with him.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Seriously running out of shits to give. Let corpses hang on trees. I'm quitting. Fuck you. No, let's say, gosh. I don't like any of these answers. Let's go full nihilist. Let's see what happens.
He watches you melt down stoically from behind the lenses of his glasses. Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective.
Wait, that's it.
Social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown.
Oh,
He now
that's
lives
awesome.
under the bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while," Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Mac Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all.
Wow. Okay. I I had a feeling that going that far was just going to be like extremely like over. I didn't think I was just going to end the game immediately, but okay, it's one of those kind of games. So this is I didn't want to take this one too long, obviously, because this is clearly an extremely story-heavy experience. It's all about the dialogue. It's all about the choices you make. I don't want to ruin that for anybody going into this, but yes, it is. I can immediately see why people are absolutely in love with this game. The writing is just like, it is phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal. And, I mean, again, the choices, they matter so much, and there's so much that the game can mean. And it's a CRPG, which CRPGs, I mean, they're all the rage at the moment, obviously, thanks to the likes of Baldur's Gate 3, but this game in particular obviously takes a very point-and-click narrative structure to it, which I like a lot. And I don't want to like go for an hour and a half on this video just like looking at all sorts of things and all the possibilities. I feel like that was a window into the kind of things you can expect out of this game and what it brings and the different choices you can make and the different things you can do, etc., etc., etc. That's what's going to make or break this game for you. If you are into those narrative-based adventures, you care about choices and all that sort of stuff, I would love to try like a physical playthrough next where I just tell the kid basically, like just backhand him and be like, hey, kid, quit your bellyache and fucking tell me what's up. Because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if the game would actually even let me do that, but I think that would be an interesting alternative. And there's obviously so many different things I could have done in that situation, but I was just like, nah, this guy's kind of a nerd. That's what I was just sort of playing him as. And he still got outdone by this little punk-ass kid, which I think is kind of funny. But yeah, that's Disco Elysium. At least that's a very, very small part of Disco Elysium. But thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode very, very much. And I will see you all in the next one.